Hello, we are in the final week of the home buying process, week 4, phase 3, closing time. Yes, this is the most exciting part of the home buying process. This is when you actually get the keys to your home and you will be able to move in. So I'm going to give you the key details that you need to know about closing. Number 1, you want to make sure that you always go to the title company to close. If there has been any changes, you will be notified by your realtor or you will be notified by the title company. Very rarely will you be closing at the home, but exceptions can be made on occasion. But you want to make sure that you follow up with your real estate professional and the title company about where your location of your closing will be. When you go to the title company, you want to make sure that you have your driver's license, all parties that are going to be signing closing documents, that includes spouse or significant other, or co-applicant. All of you will need to go to the closing together, and you will need to make sure that you have your proper documentation when you go to the closing. Before you head to closing, you want to make sure that you schedule your utility services to be connected. You want to make sure that you schedule those services to be connected either on closing day or the day after closing. I recommend that you schedule it for at least the day after closing, because sometimes closings get held up. Sometimes you don't actually close on your closing day, and you don't want to have services start at a new address and you're not going to be moved into that home yet. Most sellers will give you up to 3 business days after your closing to have the utilities turned over into your name. So just keep that in mind. You want to make sure that you do get those utilities turned over into your name. If you don't, you can be fined, and you can also have your utilities disconnected. So you want to make sure that you schedule those utilities to be connected at least 3 days after your closing date. Also, you want to make sure that if you're taking any photos for closing, you want to dress appropriately. You want to be happy, and you want to make sure that you're dressed and you're presenting yourself in the way that you want to be presented for photos. Sometimes the title company may want to take a photo with you. Sometimes your real estate agent may want to take a photo with you. It's a happy moment. You may be excited about this process. So make sure you dress the part for your closing. And make sure that you are prepared to sign documents. That is it. That's all the information that you need to know about closing. If there's any additional information, you can find it in the documents after this video. Congratulations, you are getting closed.